Hello growers and welcome back to Growing with Plot 21. It is a little after 8 a.m. and it's already 22 degrees. So I've come down because I need to give everything a water. We're in the midst of a heat wave at the moment. It's going to get up to 32 degrees today and then stay at that for the rest of the week. So this week is about surviving a heat wave and about watering. Now obviously you should be watering your plants early morning or late evening, but at the end of the day you water when you can water. That's the main thing. So I recommend any time before 10 a.m. and any time after 4 or 5 p.m. But if you can't do those times, you have to do other times. It is what it is. You need to water and everything has to water. So we're going to be watering everything. And by watering, I don't mean a little sprinkle. I mean a good soaking so that it gets watered. The beans are trying to survive, but they're not doing very well. This is very dark. This looks like a tomato plant, which is a bit odd. They didn't plant any tomatoes. Peas are finally coming up, so they'll give a good water, and the cucumber is clatching on. This needs a bit of a weed, and talking of weeding, let me show you what I've bought. So I was asking Danny from Grow Up what he uses, because I saw in one of his videos he had a contraption to help with weeding, and this is what he uses. Let me show you. So it's a Wolfgarten hand hoe with an attachment, so you attach it on, clips into place, and then instead of using a big hoe, you can just get on your knees and get it down like so. I thought it might be better than getting the big hoe out now and then, but also it just makes things a little bit easier if you just want to do a little hoe. So yeah, really good, highly recommend it. Does a good job. So let's get to watering. Ideally you want to water to the roots to make it a bit easier for the plants to pick up the water. You want to let it soak down for a little bit and then give them another water. Okay, so that's everything watered. Giant pumpkin wise, I don't know what's going on at the moment. We have a flower here and we had what looked like a pumpkin there, but don't seem to have done anything. And we've got another pumpkin here, but it's not opened up yet, so we'll just see how it goes. So Big Max 1 is going that way, and then Big Max 2 is going that way. These are all starting to flower and do well. I just need to get some tie now to tie it up onto the netting because I've put them the wrong way, but that is watering done. Now I wasn't planning on doing any major jobs this morning, but I think I might pick up the garlic and see what's going on with it, because I think it may be ready to be picked up. So let's have a look at the garlic. So you know when garlic's ready, when the bottom leaves start to get a bit rusty and come off. So let's pull one up and see what's going on with it. I'll try and get you down in a decent area to see. You can see there, okay. Let's have a look. Looks pretty good. No white rot, nothing. Looks really good. So I think let's pull it all up. So that's the garlic there. I think these three were the elephant garlics and these three were the normal garlics. I don't know what's happened to this one. Potentially it's not really done much, but we'll see. I'll put them to dry out on the bench because it's not going to rain. So we give these time to all dry out, which is good. And then I'll come back in a few days and see if they can start being stored. But yeah, there's my garlic harvest. Now, you may think I'm a bit weird, but I'm going to water this bed and let me show you why. We have carrots. They've actually decided to come up. So I'm going to give this all a really good water. There's a few carrots here as well, so I was trying to be very careful. Can you see? Yeah. I was trying to be very careful when I pull up the garlic to not disturb the carrots. So we have some carrots, so let me water this bed and then all of the watering will be done. Okay, so that's everything watered this morning. I'll be back in a few days to check up on everything and make sure everything's doing okay, give it all the good water and see what is still surviving this heat wave. It is currently 8 PM and is 26 degrees, still relatively warm but not too bad, so time for a bit of watering. So hopefully I won't squirt you with the water with the hose. I've noticed more blueberries. I've noticed a few extra blueberries. We've got some around here, we've got one there, and we've got a few there, one up there, and a couple around there as well. So at least we're getting a few blueberries. Let them go a bit bigger hopefully, and then we can harvest them. Ooh, it is hot. I've decided to water the stuff of the house in the evenings to make it a bit easier on myself. Oh, and let me show you, we need to cut some more sweet peas. A few more sweet peas need cutting. So I'll cut them and put them in the vase inside. And then we'll head to the plot in a day or two to see if everything is still surviving. We are back at the plot to see what survived this week of a heat wave. It's been a very challenging week indeed. It's been extremely hot. Yeah, it's just been, we're not built for this kind of weather, this humidity, this stickiness at all. It's just really hard work in the UK. Sorry, I'm just being distracted by the overgrowth. No matter how much I chop it back, it always comes back. It is now nearly as tall as the shed now. Excellent. That's for another day. Garlic has dried out nicely, which is good. So I think what I'll do is I'll put it in the shed just to dry out a bit more, and then I will trim it all, and then it'll be for storage. We did have some thunderstorms, not last night, the night before. Very brief, but it's made the air feel a little bit cooler. It is now just a little after 8 o'clock and it's 20 degrees, but the air is cooler, so everything needs a really good water. So let me show you what has survived or what's going on. Pond is doing well. I need to get some more watercress. I don't know what's happened with the old one. It has dropped a little bit in level, as you see, because of the heat, but it is doing okay. This bed that had the garlics in, it's now got the carrots in. The carrots are still trying to get up, as you can see. Maybe, but it's bone dry, so this needs a really good water. The bean bed and potential tomato from somewhere. This must have, I wonder if this is a tomato seed from last year, because I had tomatoes in this bed last year, potentially. Peas are coming up again, it's all completely bone dry, so that needs a water. Strawberry bed. Do we have any strawberries? Again, this one is bone dry. I need to be careful where I stand because I'm in shorts. And I don't want to get hit by nettles. There's a weed here for some reason. And there's another weed here. And then this is two runners. Let me set you down for a second and I'll sort out the runners. Right, that's the runners sorted out. There looks like there was a strawberry, but it's been eaten. But we're getting flowers on everything, so that's really good. Potatoes are flowering, so these will probably be needed to be harvested soon. Under the tree, let's go. Here needs a good. Ow. That's a nettle. Put sugar. God damn it. Cabbage is doing good. Cauliflower doing okay, not as good as the one in the house, but it's doing alright. Beans here doing brilliantly well. They seem to be thriving, and same with the tomatoes seem to be thriving. We do have tomatoes and nettles growing together there. So I'll try and get that nettle out. Big Mac's pumpkins. This one, I don't really have any on this one yet, but it's growing nicely. And then this one here, oh, we may have one there potentially, so I'll just keep an eye on that. Corn is doing amazingly well. Sunflowers doing brilliantly. Flowers doing brilliantly. There's calendula and there's two other flowers there from Ali that Myra's got, but I can't remember what they were. These do need to climb up, and they're not doing at the moment, but I can't be bothered yet. Normal pumpkins doing okay. These two are doing okay. A few nettles, but nothing major. Sweet peas doing good. Courgette doing relatively well, but not brilliantly. That pumpkin is dying, but I'll just leave it. And then onions wise, they're starting to fill up and die back a little bit, so they will need to be picked quite soon. Obviously this is going to be the leek bed, so that'll be the job for the coming week. Regards to the paths, everything seems to be doing relatively well, so that's quite good. And blackberry bush, lots of blackberries coming, and it is just exploding, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm tempted to just cut it right down in the winter and stick it in a couple of pots. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so everything needs water, these need a feed, so let me crack on with watering everything. But thankfully most things have survived the heat wave.